G'day guys, Tantani TV here and welcome to another episode of my FM26 Journeyman from no name to the name, and we are at the end of December. We're at the halfway point pretty much, and you're not going to believe it. We are in the top half of the table. It's There's the possibility we'll move down a spot if South Shields wins their match that they've got in hand. However, we are on a pretty good run this month. So let's get right to it. So last time out, you'll remember we had that 2-0, no, a 1-0 loss to Southport. Well, since then, we've had a very, very good month. In fact, we have gone unbeaten. So first was the away game to Curzon Ashton in the National League North. And for the second time in a couple of weeks, we beat them. First, we beat them in that FA Trophy match, if you remember. We have now beaten them in the league as well. A 3-0 victory there. Once again, Salmon on the score sheet, Samuels and Abbey as well. A match that we absolutely dominated. Let's have a look at the goals there. 5th minute, 42nd minute, and 80th minute. So here we go. Throw from Lund to Legenza. Lund, the ball forward. Cantrell to Samuels to Salmon, who takes a shot on the half volley, controls it with his first touch, and then puts it in that bottom corner for a very, very nice finish. And he has had a spectacular season. Then it was into the 42nd minute. Perrott with the throw in to Salmon. Back to Perrott. The ball comes out. The keeper could not hold on to it for some reason. And Samuel's there to pick up the pieces. That was horrendous goalkeeping from Curzon Ashton's keeper, Laren Shaw. He will be kicking himself after that. And then in the 80th minute, Cantrell with the free kick to Abbey. Samuels. Spencer intercepted it, tries to go on a bit of a counter, had no support from any of his Curzon Ashton players. Ran into a wall of defenders. Tried to get across in, and then we've managed to clear it, but only as far as their defenders. Again, they tried to come forward. See there, Weston to Ellis, and then Cantrell, the captain, intercepts Legenza and Samuels combining. Then Abbey. Abbey with the run down that right-hand side. Inside to Lund, back to Abbey, and then Legenza sees the run of Abbey again, who he had a very good game this game. There's been some off-the-pitch troubles with Abbey, and myself, but he did play well this game and did manage to get that third goal. A very nice run of play there. Some very good one-touch football there. From there, it was on to the FA Trophy match, and this was a big match because we were playing against Rockdale, who are in the league above us. But we managed to dominate the match. We managed to get the victory on penalties. It was a 0-0 draw. But then the penalties, and we managed to get the victory there, meaning that we move on in the FA Trophy, and we will be playing Warrington, who are a non-league side. So a game that we should be winning, and that is the FA Trophy. Let's have a look at the stages here. That is the 4th round that we are into now. So positive signs there. We should be able to get through to the 5th round fairly easy, I believe. So then it was at home, finally, first home game since that Southport loss. We faced Macclesfield, who were top of the table at the time. I will preface this by saying Macclesfield were top of the table at the time. They have since fallen from grace a little bit. Peterborough overtaking them, Darlington overtaking them. But we did face them while they were top of the table, and the 1-0 victory is what caused them to lose their top spot, as Darlington at the time had gotten a victory that same day, putting them ahead. the goal coming from Legenza and Fuster, the provider, in only the second minute of the game. So it was pretty much a goal from kickoff almost. As we see there, Macclesfield with the free kick trying to get that ball to one of their attackers. But our defence too good in this instance. Then us with the attempt to try and get that ball forward. Newell, Fuster, Hunt, Cantrell all combining well there as we see some nice football. And then the nice through ball from Fuster to Legenza gets around the keeper. And there was no missing that open net from there. And it was only the one goal. But a match that we did dominate from the beginning, and we held onto that domination throughout. Then we faced Worksop away, and again, a 4-1 victory. We are doing very well. We are on a 4-game unbeaten streak at the moment. We are unbeaten for the month of December. But yes, 4 goals to 1, 2 goals to Legenza, 1 goal to Salmon, again on the score sheet. Salmon again provider for 2 of the goals, and McDonough getting the last one with Clackstone, the provider. Let's have a look at these goals as well. We opened the scoring first and got ahead 2-0 before Worksop did get 1 back. As we see here, Lund finds Perrott. Legenza, who will end up being the goal scorer. Samuels. Legenza dropping very deep, and he has done this a little bit this season, which is really good to see the attackers dropping deep to try and get the ball. Salmon there. Legenza with the rebound from the defender's attempt at stopping that. The keeper had no chance from such close range, and that was the opening goal. And then shortly after half-time, we go Salmon. This time will be the goal scorer after providing the first one. Getting the ball back to the defenders, building it up from the back. We've done very well since we've slowed the tempo down and made our passes a little bit shorter. We have been doing a lot better, I believe. See there, Legenza, Cantrell. Cantrell then will look to get the ball forward to Fuster. Samuels. Legenza, Lund, and then Salmon. And a nice finish. Under pressure, but a nice finish. Worksop then got 1 back. Not long after, only about 4 or 5 minutes later. Corner kick, Cantrell trying to clear it, but it only went as far as O'Malley. Got it back forward to Woods. The header forward to Burrow, who I thought he'd straight offside, but according to the referees, not. And he had only the keeper to beat. But then we managed to then run away with this match. Only a minute later, Salmon, again turning provider for Legenza, who Driscoll was having an absolute shocker from, taking attempts from us from that right-hand side. We were very dominant down that right-hand side in this match. And then Driscoll with the goal kick. Clackstone finds Abbey. Back to Clackstone with a good run. Ran into a wall of defenders, but managed to get the ball through to McDonough with a nice low square ball. And that was all she wrote for this match. So that, ladies and gentlemen, leaves us in 10th place on 35 points. We are 3 points out from playoff contention, but we are halfway through the season, so we are doing very, very well. We are facing Leamington today at home in the league, and we are hoping to get a victory to finish the month off with a a perfect month. We have had two injuries of note. Abby, in that match against Workshop, did injure himself, receiving specialist treatment for a fractured toe, out for 3 to 5 weeks. But before the Workshop match, Gil has a badly fractured lower leg, which he suffered in training, out for 5 to 7 months. It is a season-ending injury for Gil, who is here on loan from Notts County. I wanted to make note of that. So, here we go. I've selected the squad that I think is going to do the job for us today. Leamington currently sitting in 17th place. They are 8 points behind us. So let's hope that we can get this victory. On paper, based on league position, based on recent results, we should be dominating this match. As we see our lineup once more, and now Leamington's. There's the league table as it stands. And here come the players. And there's the kickoff. Evans, Berridge. And nothing comes of it. All right, and here we go. Yeah, as I was saying, actually, I'm going to go positive. We should dominate this match, so I'm confident to go positive here with the mentality. Nice ball there, Lund. Ooh, went for an attempt. Probably should have passed it out wide, maybe, and looked for the cross from Salmon, which is happening this time, but the attackers were not in the right position. All right, we've got a corner. Newell with the corner. The outswinger. Hunt at the back there. Ooh, didn't get to it in time. Samuels brings it back in. Looking for some support. Lund. Samuels. Lund. The shot from Lund. Deflected. Cleared. Perrott. Finds Lecky. Now can we build up again from the back here? Hunt. Newell with space. Cantrell. Fuster. Oh, look at this beautiful one-touch football. And Cantrell with the shot puts it just over the bar. We are doing very well here in these early stages of this match. In fact, it looks like we've kept Leamington down in their back third. Pretty much the whole match has been played in their half. I think this is probably the second time they've made a run forward. They still haven't even troubled Willis. Here we go. Corner kick for them. They just had their first shot on goal. All right, Newell. Cantrell. Our captain has been an absolute cracker player this season. Samuels back to Fuster with the shot. Ooh, I thought he might have snuck that one past the keeper. Although Ravenhill maybe had his view blocked there, but fortunately for him and unfortunately for us, that was not the case. Samuels now loses the ball out there, so Leamington now trying to bring it out of their defence. Berridge. Loses out to Salmon. Oh, what a player he has been for us this season. And, oh, that was a very good attempt by them. It's only just gone over the bar. Willis with left in no man's land there. Right. As I was saying, and I'm just gonna, I know we've got a highlight happening. Yeah, as I was saying, once we lowered the tempo and started playing shorter passes, uh, we have been doing a lot better. I'm going to put play for set pieces. We've been very dangerous from set pieces this season. Oh, here we go. Oh, he was offside. He was offside. Oh, their defenders stepped up just at the right time. Unfortunately for us. Yeah, what I've noticed is since we lowered that tempo, the players have not been getting as tired as easy, which is good. They've been able to last more matches in quick succession, which has been very helpful, especially at times like now where we've had two matches in 3 days. So that's been very good for us, lowering that tempo. Also, the shorter passing, meaning that we've seen some very nice one-touch football a lot more, which you've noticed in the goal highlights that we went through. You can see here, look at this beautiful one-touch football. Legenza, Salmon, couldn't quite turn in time to take that cross, but we've managed to get the throw in. Perrott now to Salmon. Lund, oh, very well done from Williams. He's intercepted that. He's on the breakaway, but the defender's getting back very well. Lund getting back very nicely there as well as Salmon. Legenza, who's dropped a little bit deeper again. We did mention that through the goal highlights that Legenza has done well dropping deep to collect the ball and help build up the play. Fuster with a shot from distance, trying his luck. Yeah, I have noticed that Legenza has been dropping a lot more to sort of help build that play up, and that has been extremely helpful. And he's a very good player for it. And he's still getting on the score sheet regularly, which is good to see. I feel that I found the duo of Legenza and Samuels up front has been quite a good pairing. When Gill was in there, I think Gill and Legenza struggled together. Gill and Samuel struggled together. Individually, great players for this level. But they just couldn't quite gel, I don't think. I believe this pairing has really done well, and then sort of throwing McDonough or Gill in, off the bench. Oh, referee! Referee, he's trying to take out his legs. He's trying to take him out of the game. Oh, he's given a yellow. It should have been a red because I think... Okay, we're looking okay. No injury, thank God. I believe that was a blatant, foul. That was that. He went all legs with that. That should have been a red. Oh, nicely done there from Salmon to get past the defender, but the cross. He's done so well this season. That was just so uncharacteristic of him. It was so unlike him, that cross. We had every opportunity there to take the lead. Samuels, looking for Legenza. Cantrell this time. Fuster with the shot. Fuster's had a few shots from distance. At least he's looking to get the attempts there, but we need to start seeing these attempts more on goal. And I've turned off the shoot from distance, I'm pretty sure. Balanced. You know what? I want to keep it because we see some nice goals from these. I'm going to keep it balanced. I'm not going to push for long shots, but I'm not going to discourage it either. Because we have done quite well taking some of those long shots. But here we see here Samuels, the the through ball from Legenza. Samuels puts it over the bar. Actually, yeah. You know what? Just for a little bit. Let's discourage the long shots. Let's see what that does. Let's just see what it does. Oh, good save from Willis. Finally really being tested. Until that point, he hadn't really been tested. That was Livington's best attempt, I believe. Right. 3.5 minutes of normal time left in this first half. Cantrell. Samuels back to Newell. Cantrell to Newell again. Come on, lads. Oh, nice ball forward to Samuels. He's got Legenza in the centre. Why did he go himself? Oh, he should have played that square to Legenza. It would have been a sure goal. Oh. And Hero was praising that partnership, how well they've been doing. Oh, that's oh. That isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. The lads have taken my criticism and they seem motivated. Let's see if it makes a difference. But we do have a couple of tired legs starting to show, and that's in the defence. We are going to have to make some subs in the defence soon. Our captain also looking a little bit tired, but I don't want to take him off. He's had a pretty good game so far, and oh, look at that. See, this is what I was talking about, that one-touch football since we looked for the shorter passing. Like, that was very nicely done, and it's helping us get out of some very tight situations. So I'm happy with some of the small changes that I've made. I just want to see how this goes, where I discourage the shots from distance. And you know what? Let's be more disciplined, and I think maybe that might help as well. Oh, nicely done from Salmon, getting past the defender. Samuels on the end of the cross with the head, and he's put it over the bar. All right. So we are discouraging some creative freedom now, where we're asking the players to be a little bit more disciplined. So let's see if that makes a little bit more of a difference, because there, just before, we saw one of our midfielders getting a little bit too keen to try and get through 5 of Leamington's players instead of passing it. And some nice one-touch football again there would have been nice in that situation. As we see here, Willis putting the ball wide and conceding a corner. We need to keep this out, because Leamington have been looking quite dangerous with their attempts so far compared to us. And I am going to go a little bit more attacking now, because I want to get this goal. I want to take the lead. Nice tackle there from Cantrell, the captain, leading by example. One of the Leamington players is down, but we don't care. We're going to continue playing on. Fuster gets past the defender. Looking for the cross. No, he goes back to Newell. Cantrell. Samuels. Cantrell with the shots. Managed to get us a corner. And the Leamington striker is still down. 55 minutes in, we've got the corner. Newell with the outswinger. Hunt at the back. Cantrell. Ooh. let's make some subs. Newell has been playing quite well, but he is looking tired. We'll bring on Clackstone. Solidemi will come on for Lecky, and Perrott, we're going to give him a break too. We're going to bring on Barrett. A triple substitution there. Getting some fresh legs on in the defence because we need to make sure that we are keeping up with their attackers. We're going a little bit more attacking again. The problem I found, I think, is that since I discouraged the shots from distance, it seems as though we haven't been getting as many attempts. There have been more quality attempts. Oh, nice ball from Cantrell. Looking for Salmon. Ball comes back into Fuster, and a nice volley shot there. Unlucky for it not to go on target. Yeah, the quality of our attempts has been a lot better since I discouraged the shots from distance. Salmon intercepting that ball. Nicely done. Legenza now with the run forward. Lund, Salmon, Cantrell in the centre. Oh, jeez, Cantrell, what are you doing? I discouraged the shots from distance. What are you doing? You've been so good, and you go and do that. McDonough's going to come on. We're going to give Legenza a break. Maybe a fresh set of legs up front might be what we need. We want the victory because we want that perfect month. It's looking likely this is going to end as a draw, though. All right. Last substitution. What are we going to do? Yeah, I'm going to replace Fuster. Pennant's going to come on for Fuster. No, good ball forward from Leamington. They haven't got many players in the support. Okay, nicely done, Clackstone. Looking for Pennant, didn't quite make it to its intended target. So we're on the back foot again, and a good attempt from them. Luckily for us, it went wide. All right, we're into injury time now. Maybe I shouldn't have made the instruction changes because it's been working this month. What have I done? Why do I change things? When it's working, I decide to change things, and I believe it's cost us in this match. I think I've made a mistake with the changes I made during this match. 1 minute to go. Could this be it? Could we have one last attempt, potentially? Get a last-minute winner. Pennant, who's the one with the freshest legs on the pitch, did not look like it there. And I think Leamington are going to be very happy to just waste time looking for the draw. I think perhaps maybe for this match I should have maybe upped the tempo, but a draw. So we have gone unbeaten for the month. That is a positive sign. Mostly clean sheets. Only one match where there was no clean sheet. Let's just have a look and recap here. So yeah, only one match where we didn't keep a clean sheet, and that was the workshop match where we won 4-1. Other than that, we get the clean sheet in 4 of the last 5 matches. 4 victories from the last 5 matches and 1 draw. So a very, very good month for us indeed. That keeps us in 10th, but South Shields has 2 games in hand. So they could go above us and move us down to 11th. A victory here could have pushed us up as high as 8th or 9th, which would have been really, really good. We're now 3 points out still from playoff spots. But at the halfway point of this season, we are looking quite good. The club themselves, the board, are happy. They are very pleased with our overall leadership of the team. They are pleased with how we are going in each of the competitions. We are on course to work within the wage budget, so they're happy with that. The supporters overall are pleased as well. So we cannot complain there. I am going to look at making a request. I want to start on a coaching course. We'll see what the board say. And let's see if we can find a decent senior affiliate. Haven't been with us long enough, should work with... Okay, all right, no worries. It was worth the attempt. It was worth the attempt. So yeah, that is it for today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that little notification bell so you can know when other videos are being uploaded. If you haven't yet, also go down to the description below. Check out the link to the Discord channel, the Checkpoint Lounge. A really fun community growing there. Some really exciting things happening over there with people gaming together, various different games. Next video will be the end of January. At this stage, it looks like it's that match against Kidderminster Harriers. Again, we need revenge on them from last time. We lost 2-0. We are going to be looking to try and get a victory this time around. So that'll be the next video at this point. As we look to move to the second half of this season. And hopefully we can progress in the FA Trophy. I think we will. But we'll see what's happening there as well. Thank you, everyone, and I will see you all next time. 10 Tony TV signing out.